Well, Hirschl Adler was founded 56 years ago as a European art gallery by Norman Hirschl and Abraham Adler. And 41 years ago, Stuart Feld, my father, was brought in to begin an American division of the gallery. And ever since then, we've probably been better known as an American paintings gallery, although we do still carry quite a bit of European art. But we've sort of developed a wonderful reputation in all major American art movements. We try to do so at the very highest level. We have 5 departments here: American paintings and sculpture, which covers 18th century to the post-war. We have European paintings and sculpture, same period. We have American master prints, which spans 3 centuries. We have American decorative arts, which is my area. That includes furniture, porcelain, glass, silver, lighting, mainly the neoclassical period, the arts and crafts period, and aesthetic period. We sort of skip over Victorian. We tend to stick to things we like best. And I've left out Hirschl Adler Modern. And Hirschl Adler Modern functions in 2 ways. We have a program of contemporary representational painters who we represent. We also deal with secondary market material. With regard to a slowdown in the market for the type of work we handle, I think it's a very broad problem right now. I think that every single area of the market has been affected by the recent downturn. I do. Certainly, great works of art will always keep their value. We here at Hirschl Adler do not focus on trend art. We never got into the very avant-garde contemporary artists. We've never gotten into the Chinese contemporary market. That is a danger when you head into areas that can be considered trendy. What we've really tried to stick with over the years is good, classic, long-term, great investment art. Not that we think of art as an investment. First off, we think of it aesthetically and for its aesthetic and historical importance, but people do worry about the investment aspect. And so we really stick to what's going to last. So while there will be a downturn perhaps in prices that we are able to get for a certain work of art, it's never going to be very far off from what it would have achieved in really strong times. Because great works of art, and I'm repeating myself, but it's so true, great works of art stand the test of time. They do. And that's what we focus on. People often ask me about the type of American furniture and decorative arts that we offer here and why that market is still strong. It's a funny little part of the art market or antiques market. I like to separate out what we do, which is early 19th century for the most part. I like to separate that out from 18th century and the market for 18th century furniture, because that market's been strong for many, many years. That has been strong a very long time. The desire for early 19th century American furniture and decorative arts is something that has built very slowly over the past 25, 30 years. It's not something that was booming in the 70s. Or 60s even. There was a resurgence of interest in it. And I'm talking about furniture from 1800 to 1840 or so. But there was a resurgence in the 1920s of interest in this type of furniture. But I would say today it's taken time to come back and to really help people understand why the best furniture, the best decorative arts from this period, the best quality, the most elaborate, the most beautiful, why they are as valuable as wonderful 18th century furniture. That part of the market is strong for us. We carry just the top 2 or 3% of what was being produced at the time. So for the very wealthiest patrons, by the very best cabinet makers and craftsmen. We offer our clients tremendous research on the pieces that we offer, excellent condition. People know what they're getting when they come to us, and therefore a lot of our business is done with American museums. The next 2 years of our business will be difficult, and it's been difficult for the past year, but I think one of the most reassuring things is to know that everybody in our business is going through it. Every art person, every furrier, every ritzy boutique that sells expensive clothing or shoes and pocketbooks, everyone is going through a difficult moment, and I don't feel alone, and I don't feel that it's happening to us. I feel one of a group of people. That said, you still have to pay your bills at the end of the day, and we do our best. At Hirschl Adler, we offer work in so many different areas that at a given moment, if something is not terribly strong, something else is probably doing just fine. And we've relied on that over the years as things go up and down and up and down. That's what saves us. That's what allows us to continue being Hirschl Adler, and continues to allow us to have fun with what we do, because that's such an important part of our business. Right now, contemporary realism offers us a wonderful price point for people who want to buy art, and wonderful, high-quality art, but who can't pay $100,000 for a painting, or even $1 million. So that's something that's really quite reassuring for us. Another interesting point is that we do a lot of our business with museums. And museum funding is often put in place long before we know a crisis is coming. And so the past year, although it's been very difficult, we have still seen interest from the museums that we work with looking to add to their collections to spend the endowments that have been put in place for that given year. We'll hope that keeps up, but there's certainly no promise.